Getting consistent income and consistent bookings for your photography business is not about luck. It's also not about the quality of your work or your talent. The secret to getting consistent bookings and revenue as a photographer is following a step-by-step process that takes you there. It is about doing the right things in the right order. I have personally implemented this system in my photography business and seen tremendous success. And today I want to teach you the exact 5 steps that you need to take to achieve consistency in income and bookings in your own photography business. Step number 1 is publish an irresistible offer. Let's break this down. You need one core offer, like a signature photo shoot, that targets one specific client group at one single price point. Let's look at my offer in my photography business so you can understand this better. So my current core offer is my content package that I offer to entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, and business content creators on LinkedIn. And it consists of a 3-hour shoot on location. And at the end, they get a gallery of over 200 images to pick from, and they get 20 retouched portraits. There's an upsell at the end of this, so if they want to buy more, they can buy more for a higher price. And this offer includes usage rights for social media because it is targeted at people who want to use those pictures on their website and on social media. And a studio price is not included. So if they want to shoot in a studio, that would come additionally onto this price. And the price point is 2,497 euros, which is roughly $2,500. So as you can see, it is one offer and it gets really into the nitty-gritty of who it is for, what they get, how long it takes, how many pictures they get, and everything that is included in the package. And I don't offer multiple packages. I offer this single offer to one single client at one single price point. What is really important when you are creating your offer for the first time is that you pick a profitable niche. Not every type of photo shoot or photography niche will be a profitable business. So you need to make sure that you really take a good hard look at the niche that you're picking. I'll put some niches up here on the screen. You can screenshot them and pick from that list of niches that have proven to be profitable. And I also have an entire video that I will link down below on profitable niches on my channel. Now, this step is not only about creating your irresistible offer, it is also about publishing that offer, which is a crucial part of step number 1. So once you have defined and really created your offer, you have written it down somewhere, maybe in the notes app of your phone, that's enough. Now you're gonna publish it in multiple places, and I'm gonna tell you exactly which places are good to publish your offer. So place number 1 where you're gonna publish your offer is on Instagram, and you're gonna use a carousel post for this, combining images, that is images from your photography portfolio, and text describing the contents of your offer. So you're going to do multiple slides on Instagram, exactly pitching, describing your offer with every single element and the price point. As part 2, this is optional, but it's also recommended on Instagram. You're at the same time as publishing your carousel post, you're also going to publish a story where you talk about your offer live to the camera, live to the audience. And this is very important to understand. It doesn't really matter if you have 1,000 followers, 3 followers, or 500,000 followers on Instagram. The follower count here doesn't matter at all. What counts is that you take the step to publish your offer publicly. So apart from Instagram, you're also going to publish your offer on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is one of the best platforms to attract photography customers. I have done this myself for the past couple of years, and most of my clients find me through LinkedIn. So you're going to repurpose the post, the carousel post from Instagram, onto LinkedIn and post on there as well. Number 3, you're going to send an email to your previous photo shooting customers. And in that email, you will explain in short what your new offer is, and possibly some of them will reach out to you and book you for that offer because they liked working with you in the past. And place number 4 where you're going to publish your offer is actually you're going to talk about your offer to at least 10 friends, colleagues, acquaintances, people from your family, and you're going to tell them all about the new offer that you have, and maybe nudge them and ask them if they might know somebody who could be interested in this offer. Don't make it cringe, don't make it salesy, make it very conversational and casual. Just practice publishing your offer and talking about the offer, because I want you to get really comfortable and familiar with your own offer and really own it. Okay, moving on to step number 2. And step number 2 is going to be you're going to get a good grip on your business finances. And you might have heard the saying before, you cannot manage what you're not measuring. And I have found this to be particularly true when it comes to finances in my photography business. When I was starting out, my finances and my money management were a mess. I was getting paid by clients into my personal bank account, and I had no overview of what money was going in terms of expenses for gear rentals, studio, maybe paying an assistant, and what money was actually sticking and what I had left over to put into savings, to put into taxes every single month, what was going on with my subscriptions for my business and my personal subscriptions. Everything was just bundled up into one, and I had no overview and no structure. And let me tell you, if you don't have a clear picture over your business finances, then you cannot grow, you cannot become consistent in your income, and you cannot make improvements because you simply don't know exactly what is going on. So a game changer for me was to actually set up a business banking account and separate my business money and my business finances from my personal accounts. And if you haven't set up a business banking account yet, then I want to recommend Relay to you, who are kindly sponsoring this segment of the video. Relay is a beginner-friendly and super easy-to-use business banking that is ideal for small businesses, creative businesses, and solopreneurs. What's really special is it comes with no minimum balances and no hidden fees. One thing that I really like about the Relay platform is that it's super smart and it really helps you organize your money in your business. For example, when you have money coming in from a photography shoot, you can set up an automation that separates that money into up to 20 separate checking accounts that have a specific purpose, like saving up, like taxes, like paying for gear, or paying for subscriptions. You can manage everything online on one clean dashboard with no complicated setup. You can also track all your receipts for tax purposes, and you can create invoices directly from the platform itself. And then you can send them through the platform to your clients right away. In your Relay dashboard, you can see every single dollar that is coming into your business, and you can see everything that is going out at a glance, which makes managing your business finance so much easier day by day, but also when it comes to your monthly bookkeeping or your taxes at the end of the year. I also love that you can grant access to other people like your accountant, if you're working with one, or connect Relay to popular accounting software such as QuickBooks. In my opinion, Relay is the modern-day solution to managing your business cash flow with a beautiful interface that works both on desktop and on mobile. You can get started with their starter tier for $0 per month, which is perfect when you are setting up your first business checking account as a small business or solopreneur. You can check out my link in the description below, and thank you to Relay for sponsoring this part of the video. Step number 3 is to set yourself an income goal and define actionable steps to achieve that goal. So once you have a clear picture of your current finances, you will also know what your income goal should be, and you will define it by writing it down. Again, let's take my own photography business as an example here. So my current goal is to make $5,000 per month with photography shoots currently, which when you remember my offer from step 1, it would take me 2 clients per month to achieve that goal, which means in turn that I need to sell 2 packages to 2 clients every single month. Now that I have my goal, I need to ask the following question: which activities that I have done in the past have brought me clients, and which activities can I repeat to get clients again? So for me, it was the following 2 things, but it might be different for you. So let's go over everything. So for me personally, it was posting client results on my social media consistently and also posting client testimonials. My primary accounts are on Instagram and LinkedIn. And as I mentioned, LinkedIn has been the platform that has been performing most for me, but that's because I work with business clients. It might be different for you if you are trying to sell weddings or family photo shoots or baby photo shoots, then Instagram might be your primary platform. And the second thing that has worked for me is creating posts and stories where I actually market or advertise that I have some free capacity, some availability per month for certain types of shoots. So for me, I would now set aside some time every single day to actually do those steps and do the activities that have brought me clients in the past. As I mentioned, these might be different for you. So let's go over some other activities that could be possible for you. So what I have seen working for other photographers in my vicinity is to print flyers or business cards and give them out to either businesses or people in your network. Go to events and hand them out there. In general, go to fairs and do networking for your specific field that you are in, for your specific niche. Another example is sending out emails to your past clients, to your past customers, and relaying the offer in email form to them. And another activity that works really well is doing cold outreach or warmish outreach. If it's in your circle, sending DMs, sending emails, and basically contacting people and pitching your service directly. So at the end of step 3, you will have a personal formula that will go something like this. And you want to write this down on your computer in your notes app somewhere. And it will go something like this. My goal is to make 3K per month with photography. I need to get 3 clients per month to reach my goal. I'm going to do the following actions daily to get those 3 clients. 1, make an Instagram post and reel. 2, make a LinkedIn post. 3, send my portfolio to 5 companies. So this is just an example. You can fill in the blanks. I'll put this up as a blank statement for you on the screen so you can screenshot it and you will fill it out for yourself. So step number 4 is to build up consistency in your outputs. So now you have done the groundwork from steps 1 to 3. This is the part where a lot of people fall off the wagon, because it is one thing to have the goal, to have the formula, the strategy, but it's a completely different game to actually get to execute on this. Because if you don't follow through, if you don't have execution, then none of this is going to work. So step 4 is super important. So how do we build up consistency in your execution? And I personally have 2 different strategies for this, and I'll share both of them with you. So strategy number 1 is to actually find an accountability partner. So find a friend, maybe a business colleague, maybe another photographer, and partner up with them. Tell each other your goals and the actions you want to take, and then schedule a call for once per week, maybe a video call or a phone call, or even meet up in person, and follow up whether the both of you have done the damn thing for that week. You can actually use the comment section underneath this video to connect to other photographers out there. Just write a little comment where you introduce yourself, where you're based, and you can find like-minded people and accountability partners that way. Maybe even share your social media handle if you're comfortable with that, and connect with each other. We need community to thrive in this career. And strategy number 1 that I also use myself is prioritizing and time blocking. So you will take the actionable steps that you defined in step number 3, and you will actually put them as time blocks into your calendar for the first session of the day. So the first work session that you're going to do every single day is going to be taking those actionable steps in your business. I would personally recommend spending at least 2 hours on this every single day. And it's even better if you can dedicate 3 or 4 hours daily to taking these actionable steps, which means making content, getting word out there, sending out pitches, sending out emails, and doing those activities that generate you income, that generate you new clients. And now in step number 5, we're going to do a monthly evaluation and improvement. So in step 5, you're going to take an honest and really hard critical look at your numbers for the month. You're going to look back at the past 30 days and you're going to ask the following questions. How much revenue have I made? How much have I spent? How many clients did I get? How many client requests did I get? How many inbound client requests did I get? So that is people reaching out to you. And how many outbound messages have I sent? How many pieces of content did I create? And which of these activities has worked well and which activity has not worked well for me and why? You can do this by yourself with a monthly spreadsheet in Excel, or you can partner up again with your accountability partner at the end of the month and do this monthly review and improvement session together. What I have found is that the numbers don't lie. You can lie to yourself all day, but once you have it in hard code numbers, then you will know what is working in your business, what isn't working, and the numbers will show you the exact direction that you need to take and what you need to improve on in the next month. So then you will go back to the drawing board and you will rework the formula from step number 3. The formula being, my goal is to make X amount of money per month. I need to get X amount of clients to achieve this. And I'm going to do the following activities to achieve my goal. And then you're going to write down and improve on these activities that have actually worked for you in the past month. And you might need to increase the volume of those activities as well. So maybe if you've done 3 posts per week, you need to bump it up a notch and do a post every single day. If you have sent 1 email per day, you need to bump it up and maybe send 5 or 10 emails per day. And by approaching this systematically, you will eventually reach consistency in your actions, which will lead to consistency in the income of your photography business. So now, if you've enjoyed watching this video, I would really love for you to give it a like and subscribe to the channel so I'll know to make more videos just like this one. And I'll speak to you in my next piece of content. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.